Welcome back to London Self-Defense Academy. This is Andre, and today we're gonna be looking at a subject which is very uncomfortable, and that is what to do when you're being followed by someone, how to escape this kind of situation, how to deal with it physically and mentally to be prepared to do the right thing. Okay, so when you're being followed, now this can apply for anyone in any situation. So first of all, the most important thing is actually you need to be aware of the fact that someone is following you. A lot of the times the biggest problem is when people are being jumped after not actually being aware that they are being followed. If you have your headphones in your ears and you're looking at your phone and it's night, you are putting yourself way out there and making yourself a very easy target. Be always aware of your surroundings. There's nothing wrong with turning around couple of times when you're walking on a street that you may never have walked on, or if you're in a different area, turn around, make sure that you monitor your surroundings, see if there is the same person walking behind you, if they're closing the distance, or if they're just casually walking home. So this is the first thing. Now the second thing is, how would you react when you find out that there is someone following you? First of all, do not panic. Nothing happened yet. This is very important, okay? Do not panic. Make sure that you make an educated guess about what you can do. If there is a corner shop that you can run into, please do so. You speak to anyone who is in there, tell them, someone is following me, can you please help me? If there are other people on the other side of the street or a road, cross if you can, speak to them, become part of that group. So some people would say, well, can I get on my phone and call my spouse or my friends? Well, yes, that's great. However, if someone is following for the purpose of robbing you, they just find out that you've got a phone. And also, it may take your friends or your spouse much longer to get to you than for this person to do what they came to do. If you need to shout for help, do not shout help, shout fire, because people are also scared and very likely they may not help as you would hope. But if you shout fire, everyone looks if something is happening. So this is also very valuable. If you are on the street where there is no one else, ring random bells, say, Mary John, I'm here, can you come down? The person following you will not know about this, if this is true or not. Now, another thing you can do is, of course, run. If you don't feel comfortable, you can run. Now, we get asked this all the time, what if the attacker is faster than me and there is no corner shop, no other scenario, no other safe place I can get into? So unfortunately, the answer is stop before you run out of breath and prepare yourself to do your utmost to defend yourself. Now you can watch our other videos of many different techniques, probably in this situation. If someone bigger and strong is following you, look up videos such as how to fight bigger opponent, stronger opponent that we did with Sam a while ago, or the most dangerous self-defense techniques that we also did a while ago. So this could be very helpful and beneficial to learn about vulnerable points on the body, or how to actually defend someone who is bigger and stronger. Stop! Okay, so you can see that this assertive way of talking to someone will be very effective. If you just say, please leave me alone, stop, that's not gonna be enough. Almost think about it like it's a child who's done something, or you're trying to protect them from doing something that could harm them. Well, obviously this is a very different scenario, but I hope this kind of analogy may help in what kind of voice. It has to be authoritative voice that you can actually try to stop and control the person, right? So it cannot be soft, it cannot be angry, because anger creates more anger. So if you can say stop, stay away, yes, that kind of can do more than like, you know, kind of going crazy or just being intimidated, right? So there is a middle ground in there. If this works, great. Now look what we're doing here. Creating a safe distance. So even if they're trying to approach, they have to go through your hand. Now the important part is that the hand has to be in the face. It doesn't have to be touching his face, but if the hand is down here, there is no threat. There's no threat. You're trying to almost blind them and move around, so they find it really hard to come through to you. Sometimes it may work. We've done video about pocket alarms, so if you do have a pocket alarm in this situation, you would take it out of the pocket as soon as you're being followed, or you press it on in this situation. Now, with the pocket alarms, as we were mentioning, keep them in the place, so you have to prevent and prepare. If you know you're going back home on your own, don't leave the pocket alarm at the bottom of your bag because you're not gonna have time to get it up. You can't say, hey, give me 5 minutes, I need to find my pocket alarm, which is, I've heard this a million times. Oh, I had a pocket alarm. I had 2 at the bottom of my bag, but it was too late, right? So this is how prevention can actually really help you. So we're keeping them at a safe bay. If they still continuing, you can press the pocket alarm. They go like this, you start running away because no one wants to be seen. Car alarm, it could be mistaken for, this could really save you. If they still are approaching and if there is nothing else than a physical altercation that you have to undergo, look for the most vulnerable places. Look, if I'm standing here like this, I never want to be facing him face to face because this is very easy for him to grab me and do other things. I want to be always sideways so I'm less of a target. Also, look, the groin kick is so easy from here, right? He's looking at the hand. Whack, yes? Get them in a groin. Whether he's a man or a woman, it will definitely work, okay? You don't have to do any complicated kicks. Just that one kick will be more than enough. Now, also, if we here, strike to the throat, whack, just right here with this open palm, will do enough damage for them to start coughing and you be able to get away. So keep it simple, try to practice. The way also, there is also important subject, which is your mindset in this situation. Try never to panic, because when you panic, you cannot do anything. You freeze and you become the target. Control your breathing in that situation. Start breathing deeply through your diaphragm so you can be conscious in the situation, so you can actually make educated decisions to run away, go to the shop or anything like that. So I hope this is useful. I really hope that you learned something today and this is going to be beneficial because these things happen a lot. Whether you're man, woman or youngster, it's very unfortunate that these things do happen. Hopefully you learned in this video even if one basic thing that will help you to get out of this situation or call for help in the right way. This is what we wanted. Thanks for watching. Take care.